When people are involved in any kind of personal injury, whether that is at work or on the roads or in the streets, it's a crisis and you're looking for somebody to take your side. And very often, because of the very British approach we have to these things, people are pretty hesitant about coming forward. They feel as if they're claiming and they shouldn't really be doing so. And I understand all of that. But what is clear is that where people have dealt direct with insurers, thinking that they don't want to make too much of a fuss, they have ended up not getting the compensation they deserve.
We were coming home from Barrow and we reached a place called High Cross. A car came out, overtook the bus, in our path more or less, but he managed to get back in front of the bus. But the problem was that there was a gentleman followed him in a van. And he'd nowhere to go, at all, so we collided with one of the head-on.
The injuries I sustained was badly knocked about, and the imprint of the belt, the safety belt, was imprinted in my body and still is at this date. The worst damage was my hand, and I was many days before I could use it at all. And even now, after all this time, 3 fingers have virtually no power whatsoever in them.
We have a classic example of the way in which the insurance companies are increasingly operating in the case of the Winterbottoms. This is an elderly couple who, the day after the accident, are contacted by the insurance company or an agent for the insurance company, and then constantly pressured to sign up to go with this particular organisation, the law firm, who said they'd act for them.
We'd not heard of the law firm previously. We've no idea where the letter came from. 2 and 3 letters a week each. We had phone calls. Our treatment over the phone was abysmal. They came back with an offer for us, and they offered us a sum of money which, in our opinion, was derisory, so refused it.
We got a letter from the union, Unite, and it was asking whether we had any accidents or, injuries during the last 3 years. We let them know. The lady was very good. She asked certain questions and she says, we're prepared to take your case up.
When they came through to us, through the union, it was very clear that there was this link, that the referral had been made, without the Winterbottoms' knowledge, by the insurance company to a law firm, and the law firm then pestered the Winterbottoms and got them to agree to go with that law firm. And what was clear from our taking over that case was that this was the insurers seeking to control it from the start to the finish.
We were just totally surprised because we'd never called for them or anything. No, we don't think it should be done. It's wrong.
When you find a firm that behaves in the manner of the first firm that we dealt with, it makes you very wary of a second one. We were very fortunate and we found Thompsons. By the time we finished with Thompsons, we got well in excess of 4 times the amount that we'd been offered by the first firm. So consequently, we were over the moon. We got a better compensation, infinitely better service, and we can only say that our experience with Thompsons has restored our faith in human beings.
If you are a law firm that is relying upon being fed by the insurance industry for your caseload, my commentary is always that you don't bite the hand that feeds you, and the risk is that these law firms will be being fed by insurance companies, and they're not likely, I would say, to be as tough and as demanding and as willing to champion the hard cases as we would be, simply because we have none of those links. We frankly don't care if we take on the insurers, if we have a scrap with the insurers. That's what we see ourselves as there to do.